Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Elusiive back again with another video, and before I get into the video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you're new. We're on the road to 1,000 subs, be here before 1,000. If you guys are interested in best class subs, tips and tricks, how to get better, best settings, and nuclear gameplay, then this is the channel for you. Subscribe, it's free! But now that that's over, in this video, I'm going to be talking about Modern Warfare 2 and all the news that dropped earlier today. I already recorded the video, I just haven't recorded my intro, and man, it took a lot of editing and a lot of information they actually dropped with the little sneak peek that they showed us and all the YouTubers that got early access that were giving out information. So there's a lot of stuff to cover over in this video, bro, and a lot of opinions too, and like thoughts and stuff that they should and shouldn't add in Modern Warfare 2. So yeah, I'm not gonna hold you guys up any longer. Let's get into the conversation about Modern Warfare 2 and all the news we heard about it. Alrighty, brothers, I just saw some news on Modern Warfare 2, and before I get into what's going to be on there, I heard a while back, I don't know if it's true or not, but it was posted on Twitter a while back talking about how Dead Silence was going to be a perk, if I remember correctly, so it's not going to be a field upgrade, but I don't know if that's true. It was posted up a few months ago in a tweet, so if you guys know if that's going to be true or not, let me know that down in the comments, because I don't know if it's going to be true. Alright, but that's besides the point. Let's get into the information that actually is on Modern Warfare. I heard something about they're going to be adding a different / new swimming mechanic to where when you're in the water, you'll only be able to use a knife and or a pistol. And if you're under the water, your damage will be less. So in other words, you'll have drop-off damage when shooting underwater, which makes sense because the water will snare down or slow down the bullets to where it won't have as much penetration or bullet velocity. I also heard that the Modern Warfare skins, like for your guns and your character skins, won't transfer to Modern Warfare 2, which will probably trigger a lot of people because, like, come on now, these skins are like $25 and ain't nobody got time to be spending $25 and your skins don't even transfer to the new Call of Duty. So I know that's gonna kind of be a downside to majority of people. Like, think about it, bruh. You spent $25 on a weapon that you could only use with certain attachments, and now you can't even use them in the new COD? But what do you guys think about that? Another thing, they're gonna have slide, and they're also bringing back dolphin dive. Let's go, boys, because I've been talking about bringing back dolphin dive for, I don't know, it's been a long time, actually. I said bring back dolphin dive not too long ago. I said all they gotta do, honestly, is just make it to where you just hold down the slide button and make it dolphin dive, and that's exactly what they're doing, which is a big clutch, because you guys gonna see me zooming through windows when I'm dolphin diving, bruh. I'm gonna be gone. Ain't nobody compete with me in speed. I'm gonna be out like no cap. I'm gonna be flying out the windows. I'm gonna be like Jason Bourne, bruh, or Tom Cruise or John Wick or something, bruh, because I'm gonna be gone. But yeah, I also heard that they're bringing in a new tactical or lethal. I can't recall if it was tactical or lethal, but it's gonna be an inflatable person to where you throw it, a whole decoy pops up, where I heard that's gonna look realistic. Damn, I just got a nuke. Well, I heard it's gonna look realistic rather than like a blow up, so it's gonna be kind of like baiting people out. I also heard that they're adding like a grenade drill. I also heard they're going to be adding like a grenade drill to where you put in a grenade, like a grenade machine in a wall, and it shoots grenades through the wall. So in other words, kind of like that one guy from Rainbow Six Siege where you planted like a grenade machine on a wall and it shot grenades through it. I forgot his name. I haven't played Rainbow in a long time. So kind of like that. Damn, honestly, I probably should have did this more like a voiceover rather than a live recording so I could stay on topic. But, sorry, too late for that. But yeah, I also heard that they're going to have specific ground war maps to where the maps are only on ground war because they're going to have huge maps for ground war. And I mean, that makes sense. I'm pretty sure that's what they did on Modern Warfare 2019. But honestly, all they did was just grab pieces of Warzone and call it a ground war map, which I see that as sloppy writing, but it's whatever. I forgot to call out my nuke. Oh, damn. I got lost in the conversation. Alrighty, brothers. Back to where I was. Ground war. They're going to be adding big maps specifically for ground war, so you won't run into them in 6v6. I just hope they don't do what they did in Modern Warfare 2019, where they just grab parts from Warzone and call it a ground war map, because the majority of those maps weren't good. But yeah, that's besides the point. They're gonna have smaller maps for 6v6. Let's hope that they also bring 10v10 or 12v12 to the game, because honestly 6v6 was too slow in Modern Warfare 2019 due to the amount of people that were just gripped in corners like a planted potato. So it would be very good to have bigger player list, something that's not 6v6, like 12v12, 10v10 would be good. And let's just hope they also make good maps, because a lot of the maps in Modern Warfare 2019 weren't good, let's be honest. But yeah, they're also adding a new game mode, which is, it's called, I don't know if it's called this, but this is what I call it, Search and Rescue. It's a game mode where it's kind of like Search and Destroy and Capture the Flag, where it's a 6v6 and you have to run to the enemy team and rescue a hostage and run them back to your side. So it's kind of, that's what I said, it's like Search and Destroy and Capture the Flag, because you're grabbing someone and carrying them on your shoulder and running them back to your base. But you only get one life, and that's where the Search and Destroy comes in at. So I don't know what to think about that game mode. I don't know if I'll be playing it, because I'm not really a fan of Search and Destroy myself. I used to play Search, but I'm not really a fan of one life game modes, bruh. I like running around, and I feel when people only have one life, they play extremely passive. I also heard that they're bringing a game mode called Knockout, which is a gunfight 6v6 game mode where you're able to revive your teammates. So kind of like how it is with Warzone, you just got turned on. So kind of like how it is in Warzone, where your partner falls and you can revive them. That's what they're going to be doing. So I don't know what to think about this game mode. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's good, bad, or you don't really care? Also, back to what I was gonna say beforehand about the dead silence, which I literally just remembered right now. This kid been camping this whole time, bruh. Now I'd like to know how this kid survived. I hope that they do make dead silence a perk, because honestly I wasn't a fan of the field upgrade crap, because you only had it at a specific times and the footsteps were way too loud in Modern Warfare for you only to have access to it here and there. So that's why I hope they make it into a perk, and also that they add 6 perks, bruh. Please add 6 perks. 6 perks was the best clutch that they added in Cold War due to the amount of tacticals and lethals spammed, because you're able to run tacticals and lethals while also having full attachments. And speaking of attachments, I also heard that they're not going to do like they did with Vanguard, where you're able to have 10 attachments. Come on, bro. Where you're able to have 10 attachments, which honestly, I like that, because people had way too many attachments and also had access to lethals and tacticals, and they had way too much cheese. I also hope they don't bring back like the flame bullets and crap like that from Vanguard, bruh. But yeah, I heard that you're gonna only be able to run 3 to 5 attachments, if I remember correctly, when it comes to Modern Warfare 2, which is a good thing. But if they have 3 attachments, and then they're probably gonna have like I forgot what the perk is called that's in Cold War, where you're able to put it on and have 5 attachments. I don't know if that's how they're gonna do it, but I did hear it's gonna be somewhere between like 3 to 5 attachments. The wild card, I don't know if they're gonna have the wild card to where you can have it to where you can run 5 attachments like they did Cold War. I'm not too sure. I also heard that they're gonna add weapon tuning, which weapon tuning is how, you know, in Gunsmith how attachments have certain pros and cons. I heard that you'll be able to adjust the pros and cons. So say if a barrel comes with, I don't know, damage, and you want more damage, you can boost the damage on that barrel that has damage. But boosting it also boosts the cons that are on the weapon. So say if the con was ADS speed and you get increased damage. If you increase the damage, the ADS speed also gets nerfed even more, which honestly will help out with more class setups, so to where you'll have more class setups to work with, because you'll be able to adjust the attachments, and not every single YouTuber will have the exact same attachment buffs as everyone else, to where everyone's running the same thing, which I see that as a good thing, because honestly, this Gunsmith crap, honestly, only like 5 attachments were really useful out of the 1700 attachments they had, to where the point where everyone had the same attachments. So you didn't really have to watch multiple attachment class setup videos, because everyone was running the same thing. So that's a good thing. You'll have more variety. So practically the weapons will have more customizations and more setups for everyone. So not everyone's running the same exact attachments. Unless there's specific buffs and nerfs on weapons that'll just be so godlike that they're probably going to have to adjust, which honestly, there's most likely going to be that. Alright, now let's talk about the weapons. I would have did this on Modern Warfare, but Modern Warfare is like 7,300 updates behind, and I don't feel like downloading like a 70, 80, 90 gigabyte update. Not gonna happen. So I'm gonna talk about it on here. They're gonna have weapons, which a lot of this information I got are from people that had early access, like Raidaway and Dismo and everything like that. But for the weapons, everyone kind of already figures out what weapons they're going to have in Modern Warfare 2. The main weapons that practically everyone used in Modern Warfare 2019, which everyone probably thought about the same weapons after I just said that. For like the AR category, everyone already knows the main weapon everyone used to sweat with. Damn, I got a scratchy throat. So yeah, they're gonna be having that. They're also gonna have a weapon that, you know, damn, is that a scar on my hand? That a scar? Yeah, so they're gonna be having other weapons like, the MP brothers. Everyone knows about the MP brothers. You know, I can't really get into details about the MP brothers. Yeah, and, they're also gonna be having, the other MP brother. Did you guys know my favorite number was 7? If you didn't, you know now, that's also a crazy MP brother. They're also gonna be having, you know, the brother to this. Did you guys know the Bullfrog was one of my favorite submachine guns in this game? And you know how Modern Warfare has a brother that's practically the same weapon but called something different? Yeah, that's crazy too. Yeah, I also heard that they didn't get really into the sniper rifles, so I don't really have much information on that. Also heard that they're gonna have a one engine thing. I don't know too much information on the engine thing. I don't know if they're gonna change Treyarch playstyle to more like Modern Warfare, so they're on the same type of engine, so people don't go back and forth between Modern Warfare and Treyarch games, or should I say Infinity Ward and Treyarch games with different engines. So I don't know what they really mean by this. I don't really have the information, so that's why I'm gonna end that. I also heard that they're gonna have like specific weapons to unlock certain weapons, so it's kind of like a tree. You know how one branch branches out and makes more tiny branches, so kind of like that, like a family tree type of thing. So say if you use, I don't know, the AK-47, it'll unlock 2 specific weapons after you've been using the AK. I think you have to max the weapon, I'm not too sure about that, but after using one specific weapon like the AK, you'll unlock, I don't know, like the FFR and the Groza. It'll branch out to 2 weapons, and I think you have to use either the FFR, and say if you use the FFR, you'll branch out another 2 weapons like the QBZ and the Krieg. I'm using these weapons as examples. So yeah, they're gonna have like a branching out type of thing. So if you use like the MP5, it'll branch out to like the Milano and the 7.4U. If you use like the Milano, it'll unlock the Cape, KSP, and the Bullfrog, type of things like that, if you guys understand what I'm saying. I also heard that they're bringing a mansion map, which is going to be a big map where it literally is a mansion where you're just going to be running around. I'm kind of thinking about that one map on Modern Warfare 2019, my favorite ground war map, where they had like that big mansion in the middle of the map. I can't remember what it was called. I'm talking about the map Palace. I just remembered right now. They're also adding another small map, which is going to be like a racetrack map. I don't know how big it's going to be, but it's practically a map next to a racetrack. Everyone kind of knows how a racetrack looks. Let's just hope a lot of these maps are good, bruh. Because like I said, Modern Warfare really been fumbling the bags when it comes to map design, so please, bro, have these maps good. Also heard that they're gonna have a map called Farm 18, which the name describes what it's gonna be, a farm, and also heard it's gonna be a small map, which is a W, by the way. Let's just hope they have 3 lanes and it's good coverage, rather than having it to where like a lot of the maps on Modern Warfare where there was open areas for where people can just camp in one spot and melt you from a long distance. You can't really do anything because the time to kill was extremely fast. So let's just hope the map design is great. But yeah, what do you guys think about all this information I'm telling you? You guys think it's gonna be good? You guys think it's gonna be bad? It's decent? You guys don't want to have high hopes? Like, what are you guys' thought process as of right now? But I have a few ideas I kind of want to pitch out that I hope that they do not add in Modern Warfare 2 that they had in Modern Warfare 2019. For example, please don't have the team spawning crap, bro, because I got tired of that where you die and you spawn on a teammate and it'll get you instantly killed the moment you spawn because your teammate's in a line of fire. And it also can get you killed off of like a high streak where you kill someone and then his teammate spawns right next to him and then you get caught off guard and get killed. So please don't have team spawning. Also, add 6 perks, bro, because I don't want to get stuck with people just spamming lethals and tacticals, and I have no way to counter both of them. So kind of pull like what Treyarch did, bro, because I don't got time to begin spam flashbang, grenade. Everyone's seen Modern Warfare 2019 where literally you spawned in, grenade, flash, grenade, stun. Like it was just absolutely aggravating. So please have 6 perks to where I can run tactical mask and flat jacket so I don't get spammed to death. And like I said before, please make dead silence a perk. Like, come on now. Everyone knows the main issue, which is leading up to now, the loud footsteps that were in Modern Warfare 2019. It really sounded like you were like 1,200 pounds, like an elephant running on glass. You felt the vibrations and you heard the map shake, bruh. Like, please lower the footsteps and have dead silence as a perk. Another thing, please don't have doors. Nobody got time for people to be sitting behind doors like a planted potato with claymores on every entrance. And leading to the next problem, don't have sniper shotguns. Nobody got time to get sniped from 100 kilometers away with a shotgun. So it's like, honestly, bro, don't have the shotguns to where they're completely busted. Make it to where there's no doors. Lower the footstep volume. Make it to where there's more visibility, bro, because Modern Warfare 2019 didn't have the best visibility. People's blending in with rocks, also blending in with shadows. It's kind of hard to see, most definitely when it came to range. So like, have a little bit more visibility so we can actually see where people are camping. Add like a little bit more saturation. I know you guys are more on the realistic side, but come on now, bro. Nobody ever complained about colors. Everyone loves colors and we like to see our opponents. And more saturation, more vibration, never hurt anyone. In fact, a lot of people actually like saturation and vibrance. Like me, I like that. It makes it to where it's more eye appealing, I guess you can say. So please have more saturation and vibrance. Have it to where Ghost literally only activates while moving, which I heard that they're gonna do that as well. I also heard that on a tweet. So let's hope that's true. If it is true and they did confirm that, let me know down in the comments, like with also the dead silence. I just remembered more stuff while editing this video. One thing I forgot to mention, actually a couple things. Also need to get rid of that spawning in the back of the map crap, where when you die, they spawn you all the way at the back of the map, so you gotta run all the way back to the middle, and then you just get camp killed the moment you try to get to middle, and then you spawn all the way back and constantly do that. Stop spawning us all the way in the back of the map. Nobody got time to be running 300 kilometers just to get back into the action. That's 1. 2, fix the radar. Nobody wants to see a radar perk for a radar to work functionally or work correctly. Like, nobody got time for that. Make sure radar works correctly. Also, fix the suppressor. Suppressor should keep people off the radar rather than make my bullets just silent, but I still appear on radar. I think that's what they did in Modern Warfare 2019. That was just dumb. What the hell is the point of this suppressor if you guys can still partially hear it and I'm not off radar? It just makes no sense. So honestly, make it to where a suppressor is off the radar and makes it to where my bullets aren't heard, or at least lowers the hell out of them. I also heard that they're going to be adding leaning shots, which was in Modern Warfare where you can lean on walls and stuff, and they're also going to add hanging on edges and you can shoot. So that's a new feature. I heard that you can, instead, you know how you get stuck mantling and you get killed? I heard that they're gonna fix that to where you can actually stop yourself mid-mantle and kill somebody by hanging on the edge rather than climbing up and getting smoked. So that sounds like a good addition, because I auto-mantle all the time and it gets me killed. I also heard they're adding an EMP, which I don't know if that was a field upgrade, a tactical, I don't know, I'm not too sure, but it's like an EMP. And yeah, that's everything I could remember that I missed in the video. And yeah, that's everything I can think of at the top of my head. I know there's more stuff. If you guys can remember the problems that were in 2019 that you kind of didn't like, leave that down in the comments, because I know there's more. I just can't remember all of them right now. But yeah, also make sure there's FOV in Modern Warfare, because I know Modern Warfare 2019 had FOV, but I think they got rid of it after Cold War dropped, if I remember correctly. I didn't touch Modern Warfare after Cold War dropped, but I heard that they got rid of it. So please have FOV slider. We need that as well, bro, because come on now, bro. Ain't nobody got time for PC to have FOV and console stuck with 80. We're gonna be at a disadvantage like it already is in Warzone. Nobody got time for that. So please don't hit us with a disadvantage. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Leave a comment down below, as I said before, if you guys have any more ideas that they should add to make Modern Warfare 2 great. because we're going to be stuck with the game for 2 years, and nobody wants to get stuck with the game for 2 years and no one wants to play. It's just going to be a complete flop if it's trash and we're going to be stuck with it for 2 years. So nobody wants to see that happen. Like, come on, bro. But yeah. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to slap on the post notifications so you miss the latest and greatest videos. And I'll see you later, guys. Peace.